Through
And
trial and error.
exactly, and that's how we live. And the only way, again, this is one of my sayings. Um, I remember saying this to my mom when I was, I think, maybe 15, and it touches on this matter. Parents always want to leave the world in a better place for their children. And I always would say to my mom, from the age of 15, the best way for me to make the world a better place for my kids or the world is to not to repeat the mistakes you made. If I can learn from my parents' mistakes, then that makes me a better person, and hopefully my kids can learn from my mistakes.
So that is a fantastic answer. That's a fantastic answer. How did your parents receive when you said to do it differently than they did? How did they receive it?
To be honest, my mum was really very accepting and very understanding of that. So she was. I had a pretty good head on my shoulders at that age. Because see, things are much different from growing up in Scotland as opposed to living in the US or in Europe, pretty much, because at 15 and 16, especially in Scotland, you're graduating high school. So you're now deciding, are you going to go to university, or are you going to go into the workforce or join the military, whatever it may be. So I graduated technically 3 months before my 16th birthday. So I did. And I took the path to go straight into the workforce because I knew what I wanted to do. And like I said, I think the maturity of kids within the UK or Europe in general is maybe a little bit more advanced than the younger kids here. I use the word mollycoddled quite a
Yeah.
lot for young kids over here. So there we kind of don't expose them too much. We wrap them up too much in bubble wrap, and it continues all the way through college. So we have to be willing to let the kids sometimes fall, make mistakes, you know.
We just had that conversation. I think I told you this on Wednesday,
Mm,
where when my kids got grown, 18, I
right.
was like,
Yep.
they don't know how to cross the
Exactly.
street.
Yep. Yep.
Because they hadn't had to do it. I mean,
Right.
and yes, that's I'm exaggerating, people, but no, kind of not. There was little things that I was like, man, we didn't take them through the same challenges that we had as a kid.
Right.